Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are live at Sweet Swine of Mine in Byhalia, Mississippi. Mark Lambert, Ashley Henson, we are old school with Mark and Ashley. We got some good stuff going on tonight. What we got going on?
Anytime we got to have one of these is a good thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So
Beans, cornbread.
Yeah, we got some nice stuff in that Magna Light pot. We got some crumble up cornbread right there. And we got special guest.
Special guest. You gonna cook something you ain't never cooked before? Trust up, dear backstrap.
That's right. And this might be a little clue of who we got in the house tonight. We got none other than Riley, the steak princess, right? And as a special bonus, we got Kaylee Van Dorn here.
Right.
That's right. I didn't even know she was coming. Probably she didn't know she was going to be on TV, but it's happening.
It's happening. Going down.
It's happening. So, yeah, y'all come on around. Two of the youngest, greatest cooks on the circuit. Barbecue, steak, it doesn't ancillaries. It doesn't matter. These two young women have done it everywhere.
And gonna do it this weekend in South Haven.
Yeah. Where are we cooking this weekend?
World Junior Barbecue League in South Haven, Mississippi.
Yeah. And what time does that get kicked off and all that kind of good stuff?
Cook's meeting is tomorrow night at 5, and we get our all 4 meats at 6 a.m. Saturday morning.
So they're providing all the meats.
Yes, sir.
What are you cooking?
Chicken, ribs, pork, and brisket.
Oh, nice. Okay. Nice little throwdown. How many teams are we talking about?
I think between like 6 and 8 teams.
And you're looking 14 to 18 years old, high school age, have to be high school or homeschooled or something like that, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool deal. I did read up on that a little bit, but who's who of sound good? We're good? Somebody looking at us? All right, cool. Maybe not. Love it. All right. So Joe Wilson's on with us tonight. Good job, Joe Wilson. I hope that poison ivy on the head gets better. I'd love to hear that story. Did y'all hear that?
I'm not sure I want to know.
All right, so he's got this little dog that gets up in the chair with him, and the dog had poison ivy on him. And he gets up in the chair with him and wraps up on his head like a turban, you know? And he had poison ivy on his head.
That sounds like a Jerry Clower story.
Yeah. But it's a Joe Wilson story. It's just as good. So 4 proteins going down. We're cooking. You got this awesome new label on this on our rubs.
Yes.
Same great rubs. Probably the Firefly rub is probably my favorite. We've used it as a blackening seasoning. I love them all, but we've used that Firefly rub as a blackening seasoning. We just put it in our white beans tonight. It kicked them off. And so if you're looking for a good Cajun rub, please look up the Steak Princess Barbecue Firefly Cajun rub. Dust. Is that what it's called? Okay. Tell me about your other rubs and how you kind of came up with those designs and flavors.
I want to know about the Firefly first.
Oh, I do too. Yeah.
The Firefly and the Fiesta, I started when I was running for ancillary points a couple years ago because I wanted something different, because everything's always too spicy for me, and I don't like anything too spicy. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll work on this. So I worked on them for a little bit and ran them throughout SCA and everything. I mean, that's kind of how those happened.
So what was the inspiration for that? Was there a particular seasoning blend out there that you liked that you decided you kind of wanted to be like that, but changed it just a little? Or
not really. I just wanted something I love tacos, so obviously that's where the Fiesta came from. But then the Cajun, I think I was just I was doing so many ancillaries. I was like, I need something different, but I don't want anything. All the Cajun is just way too spicy usually, and I don't like spice. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's obviously it has spice, but I'm still able to eat it, if that makes sense.
So what's your favorite thing to do with the Firefly?
I don't know. I like them in chicken, honestly. I just like just grill a piece of chicken with it.
Okay.
Or fish.
My favorite is blackened fish.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You blacken some catfish on the grill. It's super good.
Righteous.
Yeah, we've done it. So, Can't go wrong with backstrap. Yeah, that's what we're doing tonight. We got a backstrap. Mark gave Riley a list of things to cook, had things in the freezer, and it was like, hey, I've never cooked deer meat before. So we're going to make that dream happen.
Kind of
Right
looks like a kind of a red caterpillar of sorts. Doesn't
yeah. A little dough paid a price for this backstrap here. So it's going to be real tender, of course. We're going to see how we do that. Now, what did we put on this?
Double garlic and my beef rub.
Okay. That's all. A beef rub is always good with venison. It kind of acts like beef and tastes, not tastes like beef, but it also reacts like beef. So tell me about your other rubs.
The first two just kind of, when I first started them, someone just kind of told me, he was like, hey, you should just create, you're like getting a name for yourself and all this, like you should create your own rub. And I was like, oh, okay, I don't know. I didn't really have time for it because it was like January of 2020. So I just I had school, I had sports, I just didn't have time for it. And then COVID happened and, we're all out of school,
You had a lot of time.
Yeah, so that's literally what I did in my free time. I was making rubs.
Really? And you experiment a lot of things at home. I know one time I saw when you were in ancillaries real big or just started ancillaries, you had all this toolbox of all these things. You're like a war chest. She was ready to go, had all these containers that she could put stuff in and measure it out in the to-go box, and in the turn-in box. So, and it's amazing, two young ladies right here we've kind of seen growing up in front of our eyes. I don't know when we first met Riley and Kaylee, but they've won here, during state contests. I've seen Kaylee go home with grills and stuff like that beat grown men out here any time of the day. And same thing with Riley, can go anywhere, put down a grill and beat anybody anytime. So it's just great to see how these young women have turned out, and we get invested in their lives, and that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to pour into our young people. Mark and I try to pour into as many young people as we possibly can with the High School Barbecue Association and things like that. Love to see that spread out to, more places like y'all where y'all go to school and live. But that's our main purpose is to pour out to young people. I just think mentoring and giving back, that's Mark's big thing. He's won everything you could possibly win in barbecue, and his main thing we want to do is he wants to teach people. And so, and I've learned a lot, but y'all have learned so much from other people. I know you have. So who's been some of your biggest mentors in barbecue and cooking and stuff like that?
You go first.
No, I don't.
No, you go first. You go first.
Well, I mean, your dad's a celebrity, so, So, yeah, who's your biggest mentor?
I don't know. Definitely my dad. He really started it. I've been cooking since I can remember.
Yeah.
Whether it was just baking with my mom in the kitchen, or when I could start doing kids cooks, and then when I finally was 13, to be able to cook with the adults, he just kind of led me through everything. And then the more I met people, the more they taught me. So it's just kind of you learn.
Yes. And then y'all have formed this kind of relationship of friends that, y'all be friends for life. And it all started because of cooking. I think our relationships, some big relationships can be built in this cooking sport. And that's just the beauty of it, that we're not all fighting against each other. You know what I'm saying? We're not all enemies. We're not, we don't have to be against each other. And y'all are from two different states and stuff like that. And if it wasn't for cooking, y'all wouldn't be as the friends you are, right? So, who are some of your biggest mentors?
Obviously Dad, because
Yeah.
that's how I got started.
That's right.
Definitely a lot of the B&O crew. Just they've always just been there, anytime I've needed anything.
Yep.
Them, and then we have a bunch of friends out in Georgia and that area that really helped me with barbecue and stuff like that.
So that's just great. It's good that people are out there trying to pour into our young people and still trying to teach and And I'm sure there's some people that's learned a few things from you. You know, you've gotten to cook with some of the best in the world, people with Shed and Malcolm Reed and that you've gotten a chance to learn from, and they probably learned some things from you. You know, I still see that joy on your face, and sometimes we don't always look joyful when we're cooking, and so that kind of reminds us adults that hey, this is supposed to be fun. You know what I'm saying? So I think young people out there doing this is a simple reminder to us that, hey, this is a fun thing to do. This is something we can have joy in and not be so frustrated. We're not working. We're we're cooking. I mean, you know, for people, and so I appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate y'all as competitors, and your rubs are great. I'm just telling you, your rubs are great, and you're a great cook, and your parents have done. Both sets of parents here have done great jobs. These young ladies.
What are some of your goals? What do you want to do?
Yeah.
What's the plan?
What's the 5-year plan for Riley Wright?
But
5-year plan.
And here's the thing: things don't always go as planned. That's okay, but you kind of have to have a plan.
Yeah.
And sometimes it makes a detour, but right now, what's the plan?
Like cooking or just like in general?
Life. That's part of life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Once I graduate, I want to go to Ole Miss. So like obviously that's like been in the books for a couple of years now. Obviously that, but then like I also want to slowly like advance into like pro barbecue to where I could do like MBN and all that to kind of like get out there, because I'm very like quiet and I don't really want to do the whole MBN. Like if I make finals, I don't really want to do the whole judging thing, so I have to like figure that out before I could ever do MBN. But I really want to do an MBN one time.
Once you get more confident in your barbecue, then it's really just about.
You got a story.
It's
and you're
just
tell
about
your
being
story.
confident in yourself and what you're doing. And then once you're confident in yourself and what you're doing, then you can write it all down, and not verbatim. Not, you know, I know a lot of people that were confident in what they're doing, but they didn't know how to talk about what they did.
Yeah.
And but because they were trying to memorize something, and I said, just you need to learn how to talk to the judges or someone else, just like it's your next door neighbor. And treat them as if they walked into your home. You're trying to make them feel comfortable, but tell them what you're doing, and an outline.
Mm-hmm.
So bullet points. Once you get the bullet points for the outline of the things you want to talk about, what you're talking, all the gab and all the words, it's just a filler.
It just follows.
It just follows. You just have to learn how to keep these points. I'm going to hit these points,
Mm-hmm.
and then make some. What I tell everybody to do is have a prop.
Yeah.
And have a prop that reminds you of each of those bullet points. And that prop could be, for me, it's when the judge comes in, it's area and personal appearance as part of your judging card, but it's introduction to the team. And then the next thing is they're going to the grill. And my grill's a prop. So I have to talk to them about the grill. And then sitting beside the grill is the charcoal and the wood and all that stuff. And so then you start talking about the grill and how it works. And this is what we put in it. And this is how long we cook it, and here it is, and it looks like this because of this. Every time you open the door, then there's something else to talk about. Then you got meat to talk about. Why does it look like it does? You know, how long did it take to cook? You just talk about the meat, and then decide when you want to talk about what. But at that point, we take the judges away, and then we take them to the table, and we start talking about seasoning, and then we start talking about injection, and then once we start talking about injection, about that time, the meat shows up on the table, and then we have more things to talk about. We've got bones to pull. We've got color. We've got tenderness.
Really good.
And so it's about making mental props, not just the outline, but figuring out what props go with that part of the outline to help you remember what to talk about. So you don't miss something.
Yeah.
And it's always good to watch people. And you've got plenty of time to watch people before you want to start doing that. But watch people like Mark Lambert, Eric Hodson.
Mm-hmm.
Those are probably, I mean, to me, the presentation of that, there's not too many people that can present a hog better than Eric Hodson.
Not at all.
I'm just going to tell you, he cooked it. He was confident in it. He showed them what he cooked. He told them why it was the best damn hog you're going to eat today. I mean, it's not cocky. He's confident in what he just did.
Mm-hmm.
and he can prove it to you. And so, make sure to watch people. And then once you do that yourself and you feel confident in yourself, you're going to be able to sell it just like you sell rubs and just like you sell yourself and your personality. All that's going to shine through when you do that. All that's going
The
to
main thing is just being confident in what you're doing, in your abilities and what you're doing.
Yeah.
And if you're that and you know the main points that you're going to talk about, it all
Good.
flows.
Yep. Let's see. What are we going to do to this backstrap tonight? Hey, present this backstrap to me. We're like Wolf of Wall Street. Sell me this pen.
We tied it.
So how do you
You
tie it?
learned how to
Oh
tie it
goodness
today?
me.
Show me.
It's like a little,
wrap and then
yeah,
go through
a little
it,
grab and you go
and
through
then
and then
you
you pull
hold
it through
and then
again.
you go through again. And
That
then
looks like a TikTok dance. Wrap it, and trust it, wrap it, wrap it, wrap it, wrap it. Okay, cool. So how are we cooking this?
I guess on the grill.
Yeah.
That's about all I got.
It's
so.
about the right length to go and get a perfect 45 from corner to corner on the grill.
Okay.
So the grill's heating up over there right now. So there's some, olive oil. There's some fake butter.
Whatever you want to do.
Whatever you want to use for some fat because it's real lean.
Yeah.
So Riley let's say this. Riley and Kaylee got a mystery box. And in that mystery box was a deer backstrap. You do whatever you want to do with it over there.
Okay.
The whole key to that is getting some crust on the outside without overcooking.
That's right.
You know what that means?
On top.
That's right.
All right. Take that over here
And then
let's see how that comes out.
And then you're going to need
A thermometer. We didn't mean to put you at a test, but anything can be thrown at you.
Yeah.
Okay.
what temperature?
Huh?
Yeah, what
Where
temperature?
you pulling at?
what do you like for medium rare?
For like beef?
Yeah.
Yeah, cook it like beef.
Oh goodness.
As thin as it is, I'm like a 115 kind of guy.
Okay.
If you
Yeah.
like medium rare.
Yeah,
Because remember, hot and fast gonna carry over.
that's right.
And then I'll get you a I don't know, you might do that.
They looked at me like 17 kinds of crazy.
Oh, what?
What? I gotta do this by myself? What? What are you doing?
Not very long. Oh yeah, but it's good.
Where are we at?
550.
All right. You got some olive oil?
You want
There's
some?
in that
How about
case.
some tongs or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Man, we are having this is like an awesome segment here. We don't usually get to have guests, and then especially guests that haven't cooked anything, have cooked something new before. So
You might have them like close to the fire over there.
oh, we're fine. We got a fire extinguisher right here.
Oh, that might be needed.
Yeah. Don't tell me that.
Cause a fire?
No. Let's see who's joining us tonight. We got Miss Samantha Van Dorn.
Hey, I know her.
Do you know her?
I think I might know her before.
Okay, y'all share her last name.
Yeah, I think we do.
Brian Grant, John Schultz.
I guess we're good.
Okay,
Hey, Mr. Brown's on there.
Russ Flowers. Do you know Brian Grant?
Mhm.
Is that you?
That's
Samantha Van Dorn says we cook venison all the time. Kaylee Van Dorn should know how to do this. That's a lot of pressure. Yes.
That's funny.
Yes. Said we should know how to do this.
That's funny.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna eat the bottom of this cornbread.
It's good.
It sure is good.
Somebody told me a story about one.
We do have Karen and Russell Wright here tonight. Also, the parents of Miss Riley, the drivers, the chauffeur, whatever you want to say. But happy birthday to Mr. Russell tonight. So, happy birthday, Mr. Russell! After that cornbread, I gotta have some water. It would be good with some milk. I ain't gonna lie to you.
With buttermilk.
That's my daddy's stuff. I can't eat that. I can't drink no.
You don't do cornbread and buttermilk?
Negative.
I can't either.
I do regular milk, but I can't do no buttermilk, bro.
Yeah, that was almost like a
Do I, like, have to do
two,
anything?
3 times.
Like, obviously, I have to turn it, but like,
Put a timer on, I hope.
yeah, we did.
All right, cool.
got the turn.
All right.
Don't worry.
All right.
Do I have to add anything? Like, you butter some on top of it?
Do whatever you want
I
to
don't know. I'm
do.
just here.
I mean, there's butter right there.
Where's the butter on it?
I've never said in my life oh, that's way too much butter.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Let you clean it up.
Here's you a.
Did you forget about that cornbread?
No, in case you need some herbs.
Thanks, Susan.
Oh, okay.
Did you
cut
cut
it?
I did.
Hey,
It looks funny sometimes.
hey, it can happen.
Rosemary, thyme, and just garlic chives.
Fresh out of his garden.
It's squirrel can happen anytime. All right. Yes, ma'am.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Mark, now let's talk about what's in this pot right here. While the young ladies are over here cooking this backstrap and we let it rest.
We got some
I
crumbling,
hear sizzling over here, so we're good.
crumbling cornbread here.
Crumbling cornbread.
We got another one that's almost ready.
All right.
Maybe it'll turn.
There's spray butter in that spray bottle. And then there's squirt bottle. Yeah. There you go.
That spray bottle's kind of old,
Should I use
so
it?
when you squirt it, you got to pull the handle back.
You gotta prime. You gotta prime that dude back.
That's an old school spray bottle.
Yeah. Oh, what you do? Oh. All right.
All right, guys.
All right, guys. Well, that's for Mr. Van Dorn there. Are you pulling that cornbread now? All right. Then when we pull this other pan of cornbread, we're going to talk about what's in this silver pot of goodness over here. We do this show like I do my SCA contest by the seat of my pants. Man, I don't know if y'all saw that. Somebody asked about timelines and formulas, and that was warm.
Feel the heat
Formulas,
of it.
yeah, formulas and timelines and Excel spreadsheets. I was like, no.
I don't know about all that.
I'm lucky I brought my grill. What are you talking
I
about?
quit my last job because of that kind of crap.
Exactly. I thought this was supposed to be fun. I said that could be my problem. I don't have an Excel spreadsheet on this deal.
I still hate Excel spreadsheets.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, they're necessary evil sometimes, but I don't enjoy it.
Yeah, that's right.
So, this is some Dusty Wiley mayonnaise cornbread.
Mayonnaise.
Uh-oh.
Did it? We didn't stick number 2, did we?
It's still stuck. I didn't got my mix right or something.
Something's off, but it tastes good.
It tastes good. It feels loose.
Carrie Ann Sharp is in the house with us tonight.
Hot Mess
The
Express.
Hot Mess Express. What are we looking for? What we need?
Trash can.
Trash can right here.
There you go.
Uh-oh, did I run over you?
No, you're good.
All right, Buck's wondering, hey, is that something for me?
You're peeking over there.
It ain't doing right.
Thanks.
No problem. We're trying to get the long spatula out here.
Yeah. Drastic measures. It just got almost come apart on you there.
This might be crackling cornbread too, and I don't mean with crackling in it.
Yeah, it ain't Dusty Wiley cornbread for sure. It ain't held up to that standard yet.
That.
It's got it's like a little Emo's pizza crust on top
Oh
of it.
my god! I'm out on that slab.
You ruined that.
You just ruined that cornbread for me. I can tell you that right now. You knew it would. You knew it would. Did you know it would? Yep, you did. All right, so Mark Lambert, tell us about what's in this silver pot over here.
So, in the parts around, Lynchburg, Tennessee, they call me the Bean Man.
The Bean Man.
And
He comes to Lynchburg with some beans.
that's kind of what I cook for the party when we go to Lynchburg. But in this Magnolite pot is 2 pounds of white beans, Great Northerns they call them.
Yeah.
Bring them to a boil with some water and some onions and jalapenos. Let them soak for an hour. After that, and then we throw in a couple of ham bones, and then reserve the meat that was on that bone.
Yeah.
Season it a little bit, add a little more water, and cook it for about 2 hours.
Okay.
And just a low simmer. We just put the whole Magnolite inside the grill until the beans got tender, and we added the rest of our ham.
We looking good
I
over
see
here,
it.
by the way.
Do I put it on a rack? I'm sorry. I've done 4
Oh,
turns.
you need like an upturn?
Just put it back on your board. Be good to go.
But it's only
On
at
the
like
grill?
98.
Oh, whenever it's done, I mean, yeah.
So do I leave it on the grill grates?
Here.
Yeah. Oh, you mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The riser rack.
I see what you're saying.
Is that
Right there.
is that right? Does that
Right there.
work?
There. Set this off, like set it on here, and then set it over here. Where
She
it
said,
goes
you told me to cook it like steak. That's how I cook steak.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it right there. There you go. Then you're off the heat.
I got the sear, I need to raise it.
That's right. All right, so back to this.
And then once it got right, we put a little yellow can in it first, which is just Creole seasoning. And then once we decided the final seasoning, we put in the firefly dust.
Yes.
And
that kicked it over the
that's
top.
what it needed. That was the little extra kick that it needed.
Yeah.
And then here we've got some wonderful white beans.
Yeah. We need to put a tilt on that pot just so.
And I tell you, got the best compliment from one of the guys from guy was from where was it? Guy was from Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
And he kept coming by and he'd hit me on the back and he'd go, many compliments, many
Many
compliments. And then at the end, he'd come up to me and he goes, your beans is like a hug from my grandmother.
That is a big compliment. Let's see if I can do this. Look at there. You get all that? I believe we can.
I see it.
I see it too.
And
It looks like a hug from grandma. Yep. So I can't wait to get a bite of that.
and
Put some cornbread down.
if y'all are wondering kind of how much I use a whole ham bone with meat on it for every pound of beans. Typically.
Okay.
Now, that's just kind of what meat's left on that didn't get sliced on the spiral ham.
Yeah.
Now, when we did it in Lynchburg, we take 2 whole hams with the meat and all, everything's still on there.
Oh,
But this was just what was left on the bone.
that's right.
So we used 2, and we got a pretty good mix out of it.
I left a good bit of ham on there too, because
Yes.
I knew what I was using it for.
Good bit of ham on it. And so when you get that all teed up,
And I can't believe Miss Riley doesn't like beans, but I think, but we're gonna try. Are we gonna try?
I'll try 'em.
All
I'll
right.
try 'em.
Woo!
I got you. I'll
Hey,
try
as
'em.
long as you want to try, I'm good.
I thought you were gonna pull a Guy Fieri on for the egg.
No, shit. I didn't want her to back out on that deal. She was like, "I'm out."
She'll try anything. Yeah.
That looks really nice. Oh my goodness. This looks really nice. When it gets to the fall season of the year, I know it's extremely seasonably warm today and we got almost to 80 degrees, but when it gets 45 degrees at night, I'm feeling pretty good.
something needs to go in a pot.
Something needs to go in a pot. It needs to be some black pot cooking or some silver pot cooking, so to speak, but it needs to be some grandma recipes going down. What
I have
happened?
a question.
Go ahead.
Y'all want to help me tip it? Because this side's like kind of done, and then that side's a little
What's the
not done.
thickest part?
Hey, you know what?
Gaw.
Cut off the done part.
Yeah.
I can.
It's not a contest.
That's very true.
Okay. How much?
Did you say 115 or 115?
Yeah, I'd pull that.
115,
115.
and then
Okay.
rest it.
I'd pull that whole deal.
It'll rise once I put it in.
No, it should.
I'd pull that whole deal right there.
Okay.
And as you let it rest, eat some of these things. Y'all don't be shy now. Come get you a bowl. A bowl and a
We
wedge.
were waiting till they did, waiting.
Yeah, we put it on there. We'll take care of it.
Didn't want to be rude.
Should I put some oil over it?
Equal be just some full right there.
Okay.
My goodness. Oh my god. I'm telling you, that's good.
Yeah,
Hot sauce, or do I even need it?
Hot sauce isn't bad. We got hot sauce. I hadn't tried this one. I don't know what it's
We're
about.
gonna let that sit a minute.
You want to try it?
Y'all get some beans.
Oh, sorry.
Where's that hot sauce? That's some Andrew homemade hot sauce.
Oh, okay.
Can I just try
Hold
it
on.
out of the pot?
Sure can.
Okay, awesome.
It's good. Thanks, sir.
I'm scared.
Why are you
Get down.
It's a little ham in there.
Alan Smith says.
Oh my god. Oh goodness.
You like that?
Those are really good.
Uh-huh.
Holy crap.
Look at her
They
face.
taste good.
She goes,
You know,
this is a
I was
texture
watching-
thing.
Yeah, they taste good.
You ready for a bowl, baby?
Mm-hmm.
You okay?
We are broadening young people's horizons tonight.
One bean at a time.
One bean at a time.
They taste good.
She's like, I'll just eat cornbread.
Yeah.
So I want to know, Riley,
And then there's that too.
just for
Yeah,
reference,
she'll try it. She didn't like it.
what is your ultimate texture? What is Riley's texture? What is your favorite? If I had to put my finger on a food that is your favorite texture, what is it?
Oh goodness, that I have no idea.
Does tacos have a texture?
Hey, chicken nuggets, you
Your
know,
specialty.
chicken, cheese, and rice. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
God.
chicken, cheese, and rice you like, and then okay.
But it's like
Is that what we had at the Mexican restaurant today?
sure is,
All right.
but with bacon.
I'm not mad at chicken, cheese, and rice. That's what my girl likes. And man, I tell you, when she's got it left over in the fridge, it's in danger.
Mm-hmm. It's so good.
So, a lot of things happening in the area this weekend. We got Arlington barbecue throwdown, right?
Arlington
We do.
Burnout, barbecue burnout, isn't it?
Arlington barbecue burnout.
That's the name of it.
So we got that going on. We got a triple at Horn Lake, triple SCA Horn Lake, 4 ancillaries,
4 ancillaries.
3 state golden tickets, so 7 golden tickets altogether. We've got the World Junior Barbecue League, as we've discussed. A lot going on.
Got an MBN patio in Cordova.
NBN Patio in Cordova.
Yeah, KCDS in Columbus.
Yeah,
My
that's right.
sister's hosting that contest.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's my sister.
Chris Lytle going to cook it.
Yeah, Chris Lytle, Eric
And
Hodson.
Eric, yep.
So a lot of stuff going on within the last, 2-hour radius around here. So I'm gonna sit here and eat beans.
You can do that.
Man, them beans are good. So anybody else didn't get any? Mark Lambert?
I got me some right here.
Oh, that was yours? That's
Riley?
what I was-
Cut us up some backstrap.
Oh goodness me. Oh, goodness.
She cooked it right. The temperature's right.
Should I cut this?
Look
shit
at
off
look at
first?
him grill.
Oh yeah, my bad, my bad.
It looks good. I mean, looks really good.
Take the string off
Let's
of it.
turn
Not
this.
yet.
Oh, DQ. No, I'm just joking.
Should I cut it off?
Go ahead.
Oh, can I use this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I just like unravel it?
Or if you want some scissors here, you can just go down
Yeah,
and clip
can
it.
I just go down and put the thing?
Man.
Oh, chow chow would be good, wouldn't it? We took some.
Put some of the peppers.
Oh yeah, I gotta put some of those in there.
We took some of them pickles, and ground them up. Be done.
Some of these onions and peppers
Can
in
you
there.
hold up the tongue so you can get that on the bun?
I have no idea.
Very great.
Thanks.
Wow.
Where'd you put this? Oh.
There's some of them onion and peppers in there.
Oh, it's a game changer.
Oh, good. It makes a difference.
Sure. Yeah.
Where's it
coming from? Fish and grain. Some clickers.
So do you know where on the deer that piece comes from?
No.
You know where a New York strip comes from on the cow?
Maybe.
Same place. Same cut. Down each side of the backbone. Except that's the whole cut. That would be like the ribeye and the New York strip all together.
And the fillet mignon.
Mm. That's up under.
Oh, that's under, that's right.
Him just a little guy.
This little fella.
Them beans do taste like
Everything has a backstrap. Just about it.
Very good.
Except for fish. Even a
Looks like
snapping
it.
turtle got backstrap.
Really?
Yep.
Do I just
Whatever.
Slice it?
Now you can slice it the way you want it.
I've never
Just
known
like-
that. No.
Even squirrels.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, seen them.
Looks good.
How's it looking?
I'm here.
good, I think.
Oh yeah.
What about it?
Mm-hmm.
Good?
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Our face is wonderful. She turned around.
The temperature looks really good. That's a good mid rare.
That's so good.
Oh, that looks real nice, Riley.
Thanks. Gets a little more rare down here.
I ain't mad at that.
I ain't
It's a little
upset with that at
thicker on
all.
the side.
I'd rather have it more rare than overdone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Malou Culver said, really? I'm not sure what she's talking about.
Oh.
But, you know, that's just Malou. Let's see what
Oh.
we got. Let's see what
Oh,
we
very
got.
Oh yeah.
Let's see what we got here.
Yeah. Oh,
Kaylee was supposed to take a bite before this camera.
Oh, my goodness.
You gotta honor that daddy.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'll take that bite. And it's on point, or whatever. What did you say? What does he say? It's absolutely,
Freaking
What?
kill it.
absolutely freaking delicious. Is that what he says?
Really? You're the doctor. Go ahead.
I'm going for that bite.
And it's absolutely freaking ridiculous, or something. I can't do. Of course, I
Man,
can't do it like him. I'm not the Bama Grill
I
Master.
can't say it
That
like
is
him.
so good.
I don't know how.
Oh,
to
white
do it.
beans.
Like that
Oh.
doneness. That
Yeah, y'all
doneness.
gotta come check that out. That is
That's
good, good.
And it's oh so good.
Come
For
get
your-
outside.
For your first backstrap or first venison,
I'd say
of
you
any kind,
killed
I
it.
would say
Oh,
you did
Lord.
good.
Oh yeah. I'd say you hit it just right.
Now you gotta take up deer hunt.
Hey, I'm down.
Oh, it's your first time eating it, isn't it?
I'd say if you had a Sister Schubert roll and some horseradish sauce.
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't that be right? That's the only thing to make it better.
Yeah, Samantha said Haley Van Dorn needs to do the Bama Point.
Mm-hmm.
So now that you don't have a mouthful of food, go ahead and do it. The
Yeah,
best
I
of your ability.
I just can't say it like him though. Like, I don't
Huh?
know how he-
No, you don't have to say it like him.
You gotta say it like Kaylee.
I don't know what time it is. Time to go over that bite.
It's absolutely freaking killer.
That's it. Absolutely freaking killer. That's it. Mom said that was the line too. So
Zach says it the best though.
does he really? He does a good
He does a good job.
impersonation of your dad.
Mhm.
I'll have to see that.
That's really good.
You'll see him tomorrow.
That's so good.
I'll see him tomorrow. Where? Do y'all come to the SAA?
They are.
She's not.
Oh, they are.
They are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got after that. I'll get it on.
Ask them about
Hot sauce, phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll get that on for a video or something.
I actually don't care who comes as long as they already got a ticket.
Yeah, that's right.
I see that.
As long as I get in the top 10 and y'all and they already have to, you can come on. We can have 45 cooks out there. Oh me,
That right there,
that's fine. So
absolutely freaking delicious.
you see, that didn't take a whole lot. It's not as intimidating as we would like it to be, like we put in our minds for it to be. Venison is good all year
But
round.
if I'd have handed you a backstrap, bloody backstrap, right out of the deer, there'd have been some trimming involved.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
But as you know, it's silver skin. That's really where it amounts to.
Just like you would a piece of beef, you cut all the silver skin off because that's nasty.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
Oh my God.
treat it the same way.
I had a memory pop up 2 or 3 days ago. All it was a picture of me at the deer camp, and it had the little motto up there. It said, "Eat, sleep, hunt, repeat." And it just all I had was a picture of my hand holding a big old bloody backstrap.
That was enough, wasn't it? Man.
That little bit of pickled.
The Bama Grill Master chimed in and said, y'all forgot to say enjoy, guys.
Boy, guys.
That's it. Hey, nobody can do it like you, Tim. So,
We don't want
Yep,
to
yep.
get no copyrighted.
yeah.
Yeah,
You would have had the copyright police here. You stay off the popsicles, and I'll stay off the
The Bama
absolutely freaking killer in the Bama Point.
Man,
Oh
Maybe
my
if
god.
he would come down here.
Yeah.
He could
we
say
need to get him
himself.
down here on old school.
Look, some people
God.
have to work.
That right there is rare, but I'm actually a huge fan of.
Yeah.
I mean, that's rare.
It's
Yeah.
good.
But oh my God,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Tender.
I'm a rare guy.
Oh, real good.
So
but that's the way I like it.
Can't hardly make it too rare for me.
no.
Try it for him? Man,
Riley, are you entering your rubs in the MBBQA Awards of
hand me a
Excellence?
morsel.
Mom,
Just
am
hand me
I
one.
doing that?
Get which one you want.
Dad, am I? We can.
Okay, somebody just asked. Greg Snyder, 2 G's, no cheese. Just asked, are you entering your rubs for the MBBQA? You know the judging will be done here.
Mm-hmm.
December what, Mark?
I believe it's 9th. Let me see. December the 9th.
December 9th. Actually, tell Kaylee to save some for everyone else.
Dad.
Your dad?
Oh my God.
Looks like she needs to eat something. She spent some time at my house. She wouldn't be the size that she is.
I eat, I swear.
I know it. I know it. Well,
Isn't that good?
yeah, that's really good. You're gonna have to cook. You're gonna have to cook deer for your dad now.
That's just.
We don't forget deer.
Yeah, yeah. That steak rub.
Riley.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
If you want to go
Thanks,
out on a
Linda.
deer hunt down there,
That beef rub.
That hit it.
That hit it right. Man,
Really? I'm down.
They good, ain't they? He said this is count.
might have to put that in my steak arsenal there. That just gives a good beefy flavor. Marcio, we got some deer backstrap that was cooked by Miss Riley Wright, which is absolutely excellent. We got
Absolutely freaking delicious.
white beans and
One piece
cornbread.
left.
Yeah, one piece left. We got a pot of white beans and cornbread over here. So good.
Got your
So,
stuff
so
in my
good.
truck, Marcio. So don't worry.
Marcio's cooking in Arlington this weekend.
Hasn't made it here yet.
Huh?
Has he made it here yet?
Yeah, he took a picture of his boots in his truck.
Well, I saw that's when they were leaving.
He should be here. Unless he stopped somewhere.
Yeah, probably 6 hours.
It's 6 hours. Should be from the coast, right?
Yeah.
He's probably here. He's probably here. I'm gonna tell you, I can't get over these beans, man.
They're right.
So good.
Yeah, that's stick to your bones right there.
Marcio said we neighbors. Is he right beside you?
It sounds like it. That's good.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen the list yet.
Well, yeah.
You hadn't seen it? All right. What else we need to talk about, Mark?
Oh well, I don't think. What else is coming up that we
Oh,
we got to play?
one thing. We'd like to talk about Faith and Fires for a little bit.
That's right.
All right. So, Dennis, I have a quick question. I'm thinking about doing patio porkers next year, and I'm wondering what the main difference between MBN and KCBS pork is. Okay, we'll answer that question later, TNS. All right. So we're gonna talk about Faith and Fires just a little bit. We do have a drawing going on or a raffle going on our Facebook page for a Memphis Bill Street pellet grill.
I'm a little disappointed in them guys because them should have been gone.
They should have been gone.
That grill's so nice.
That's right. We got 66 spots left. You got $20 a ticket. You can get 12 for $200. Get in on that. We're only selling 100 tickets. Get in on it. Somebody can go home with a very nice pellet grill. Let's see. Oh, what else is going on is very happy to say that Miss Riley Wright is going to represent Faith and Fires Ministry at the World Junior Barbecue League.
That's right.
I mean, what can be better than a young person leading other young people? That's great.
And maybe leading a few adults.
Adults. So what we're going to do is say, hey, I appreciate you stepping out and standing out for
Are you
Christ.
nervous?
A little bit.
Well, that's normal.
Well, you've been around. That's quite all right, but you've been around enough of you know how they go. God's going to give you something. You know that. And
The outline is praise, prayer, and devotion.
that's it. 3 simple things. And
Something to praise, and then some kind of devotion, and finish it with prayer.
and we're gonna send you on your way with that Faith and Fires flag. Wherever you go, you do that. So
And what we found is that it's not always you that has to say anything.
Mm-hmm.
that's right.
Sometimes all you got to do is just put those people together,
That's right.
and then good Lord, talk through somebody to put something on somebody's heart that's there. So a lot of times I'll host Cook's Church, but somebody puts their hand up and starts talking right away before I do, and which is great.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
And the beauty of that is those adults get to see a young person standing up, and it's gonna hit them where sometimes an adult can't hit them. You know what I'm saying? Like on their heartstrings, and say, "Hey, this little girl's getting this together. I can too. You know, I can do this wherever I'm at." So, thank you for your obedience in that, and whatever you need from us, just let us know. And
Whole goal is encouraging somebody else that's there to do that same thing.
yeah, that's right. And so, good luck to you this weekend. I know. And if you need anything at all while you're here, just let us know. If you think anything tomorrow, and there's something I can bring to you, please let me know. I will be glad to.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank y'all so much for coming. The backstrap was excellent. Y'all did a great job on that. I think you can do that at home anytime now.
I hope so. That was so
I have
good.
to take over that shot.
There you go. There you go. Take over Dad. And look, we didn't talk about Kaylee enough. All right, so her dad's this whole thing, Bama Grill Master, superstar kind of dude. And then, so you're kind of starting your own thing, right? Because you can't live in that shadow forever, Damn. All right, so you're doing your own thing. You got your own, like TikTok or what's? Tell me what you got going on.
I have a
Step up there close so you can get in that microphone.
I have a TikTok and an Instagram. It's all It's all Kaylee in the kitchen, and I'm trying to. I mean, I love my dad, but I don't want to be in his shadow forever.
There you go.
I love learning from him and everything, but I would like to go on my own path and be able to do it myself.
There you go.
What are your favorite things to cook? And if you watch Kelly in the kitchen, what is the best video?
I don't know.
What's
You don't have a signature dish, that Kaylee signature dish?
Not really.
All right.
Not yet.
She's good at everything,
Not
ladies
yet.
and gentlemen.
Whoa, I did not say
No,
that.
I'm just messing with
Do
you.
you prefer cooking or baking?
Definitely baking. I
Okay.
like more on the sweet side.
Okay.
Dad's
Okay.
more of like a griller. I like to do like desserts and stuff.
Okay.
You like pecan pie? What?
I don't like pecans.
Well, okay. Well, then, what's your
What
favorite?
did you
What's your
just
favorite
say?
pie?
Definitely chocolate pie.
Chocolate pie.
Mhm.
Oh, chocolate pie.
Yeah. Good deal. Do you
So-
make your a meringue and all that stuff? You do that?
I actually haven't made pie before, but I've like helped my mom out before.
Okay.
She
So
makes
you're
it
baking. You're talking
all
about
the time.
cookies and cakes or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
And like different like brownies and stuff like around the holidays.
What's your favorite cookie?
Christmas. I forgot what it's called. But mom makes it.
What
all
does it
the
taste
time.
like?
It has like they're like have you ever seen those red and green like cherries?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it has those in it. Mom makes them all the time.
Fruitcake? A fruitcake, that's what I want. If you like brownies, I got a friend of mine, his name's Mongo. He has got a
Hey,
No.
Riley, what do we say to
No.
Mongo?
No.
Say no to Mongo.
No to Mongo. I say no to Mongo. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, they're called triplet cookies.
Triplet cookies.
Triplet
Okay.
cookies.
All right. So you can tell your mom and dad are not in the same room because they're both answering.
I feel like they're together.
Huh? Yeah. I'm just joking.
So are you going back to Key West to the rub and tug again this next year?
I hope so.
You enjoy
We've
it?
been talking. Yes, it was.
You were everywhere. Every time I
so-
turn around, you're walking by.
I know. I
Social
I didn't know
butterfly.
you were gonna be there, and I was just like, oh, there's Mark.
So we are. You said you learned a lot from your grandmother. Is she still alive?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a word of advice. Spend as much time with her in the kitchen as you possibly can.
Get her recipes.
Yeah.
Learn
Write
from-
Get her to write that down.
Oh my goodness! But
You-
like binders on binders on binders.
You will
everywhere.
cherish that for the rest of your life. Your time with your grandmothers,
Go and cook something with her.
and cooking with your grandmothers. If I would tell young people that all the time, spend as much time with your grandparents as you possibly can, because us older people can't do that anymore,
That's right.
and we'd love to.
Oh, she really be like,
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They're sitting across the table with each other. They're just texting. That's like kids sitting across the table from each other. But I would tell that to anybody. If you're of the age that you still have your grandparents, please learn how to make her biscuits. Learn how to make her pies, whatever you want to do, because you won't get that again. Nope. You
My
won't get
granny,
that
every
again.
time I went to visit my granny, you know what reminded me of my granny? Every time I have it, when she lived in Spring Hill, Louisiana, so we would have to go 3.5 hours to visit my granny.
Yeah.
And so when you walked in, you could guarantee there was Rotel cheese dip sitting on the table.
Yeah.
Every time, without
Every
fail, she had that for you.
Yeah.
She knew you wanted it.
Yeah.
And you come in there, and there was like Ritz crackers and tortilla chips right there. That reminds me of my granny every time.
Right there, huh?
I lost
But-
all of mine before I was 8 years old, so I didn't get to it.
Really?
So y'all need to try to.
Yeah.
My grandmother, you had to pay attention because she didn't write nothing. There was no.
Oh, mine didn't. She didn't write nothing.
Well, I mean, she wrote stuff down, but she measured stuff with her hand. Like if she did a pen, and like she was like Justin Wilson. If you don't know who Justin Wilson is, please look that up. But she was like measuring stuff in her hand, a little pinch here, a little dab there. That was, and like she made biscuits. She made biscuits by feel. She poured buttermilk in and worked that till it was right. You know,
One
and she.
thing I really want to learn how to do is make my granny's chicken and dumplings. That's
Oh.
my favorite thing
See?
to make.
All right.
It's
Yep.
the best thing ever.
There you
I
go.
actually
So-
Mark Leverett makes a mean one too.
Yeah, Mark Leverett makes some meat chicken and
That was-
dumplings. Out of that
my
pot right
grandma,
there.
not
Yeah.
my granny, but that was my grandma's recipe right there.
Really?
And my grandma's chicken dumplings is what I make too.
Yeah,
My granny was more of a can cook.
yeah,
She could cook something, pork roast or something, if she wanted to make dressing, she could make all that stuff. But my granny she was just more about family and hanging out and visiting, and she wasn't necessarily the cook.
yeah.
Now my mom was the cook, but my grandma on my dad's side,
Yeah.
she
That was it.
she threw it out. And everything when you walked up, and if this was a pan of like fried potatoes and onions,
Yeah.
there was a moat like a grease on top of it.
Oh,
Yeah. And it was good.
it was so good.
It was so
Clog-
good.
It clogged your arteries.
That's how my dad's mom is. Cook with family.
Yeah, cooking in family. We always there's not enough of that these days. We're always busy with schedules and stuff like that. But the family table was that's where everything got settled right there. Everything got talked about. Whether it was a bad report card or whatever, but it got said at that dining room table, and we just don't have that enough. Y'all have busy schedules. Kids are pulled in 1,000 different directions these days, but a lot of truth was spoken at that dinner table. One question we've got a little bit, but I got one more question. Hey, we don't get this size without knowing how to cook. Amen, brother. That's Tim Van Dorn saying that.
Wait a minute, man.
I know, brother. Hey, look, don't ever trust a skinny cook.
Hey.
I'm sorry. I didn't know my surroundings when I said that.
Remove foot.
Yeah, remove foot. All right. All right. One thing we had this discussion a while back, and so I'm gonna bring it up because our guest. On other podcasts, you get asked some weird questions, but we ask peanut butter and jelly.
Aha.
What is your jelly of choice?
What do you mean,
Like strawberry, grape.
Great. Then no
Grape has always been my thing, but recently, like that muscadine jelly that we made,
Okay.
I've really been.
All
eating that
right.
muscadine
Going
jelly.
old
That's
school
a kind-
with the muscadine.
That's like grapes
Yeah.
of the forest,
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right. So, bread toasted or not toasted?
on a peanut butter jelly.
Oh, on peanut butter jelly.
Yeah.
sandwich?
Not
Oh,
toasted.
Not toasted.
No.
Crest on or crest off?
Crust off.
Okay.
No
It
crust.
depends on my mood.
Whoa.
Whoa.
All
Like,
right.
sometimes I'll have the crust.
What brand peanut butter?
Jif,
Jif.
yes.
I don't know.
Or Peter Pan.
Peter Pan.
that's what
Yeah.
it is,
Yeah, Peter
All
Pan's
right.
fine.
Peter
love
Pan
it.
or Jif, either one I'm fine with. Crunchy or no crunchy?
No crunchy.
No crunchy. All right. We passed the old school PB&J questions.
What is the drink of choice with said peanut butter jelly sandwich?
I don't know.
Oh, I mean, there's got to be.
Gatorade or Sprite.
What?
I
With your
think-
PB&J?
Yeah, like after
I
like
tell
a
you.
pool day, and you're having like a peanut butter jelly, and you put like some like Doritos in there. You know what I'm
On
saying?
your peanut
I
butter.
had
and
Doritos?
Y'all
jelly
never done that?
sandwich?
Oh my god, it's so good.
Like nacho, like
The nacho
nacho
cheese.
cheese.
Not Cool
Doritos.
Ranch, but
Not
the
Cool
red.
Ranch.
Are you
The red. Yes, the red Doritos.
We've
there.
gone down
You
another
put
whole
them-
texture road
It's
now.
so good.
That's
Mom?
No way.
I put peanut butter on chicken wings.
I've
I
never
had
done that.
Doritos.
Yeah, that's right.
It's so good.
All right.
Okay.
I can eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich anytime. If I can't think of anything I want to eat, that's
I
my.
couldn't tell you when last time I had one was.
Hey, I hadn't had one in quite some
Yeah.
time.
Well, some fresh white bread and peanut butter and jelly and a glass of milk. I'm done.
Yeah.
You know what sounds kind of good with peanut butter and jelly? Some Sunny D.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good
I'm
one.
out.
I'm out on that deal.
What?
Really?
So nothing
I don't
acidic.
drink like orange. No, I want milk, smooth,
No.
soothing.
I don't like orange
No,
juice, but I like
no.
Sunny D.
I like Sunny D. No, not
Yeah.
just not with my.
What's in the
No,
fridge?
AJ.
Grape stuff. Sunny D. Y'all don't even remember that commercial.
When I was growing up, it was Tang.
It was Tang. Tang was the deal. Okay.
Why you put it back in with just a swallow left in the container?
Exactly. All right. Well, we have a thing around here. If y'all watch the show, we have a thing called Popsicles and Prayer. It's brought to you by Boars Night Out and Team White Lightning. We'd like to thank our original Bomb Pop company, because you haven't done nothing for us. We bought every one of these. If you could just send us a case or two, that would be great.
Bomb Pop sponsor them.
Yeah, original Bomb Pops. I have like shown off your product more than anybody in the last 50 years, I'm sure.
There's one
So
of them sticks in the cup holder in my couch every night.
every night. So we got Nerds. We've got chocolate and banana Bomb Pops. We don't have any of the original or sugar-free tonight.
We need a peanut butter and
Sugar-free?
jelly bomb pop.
Yeah, hey,
Oh, that's
some of us can't eat sugar anymore like we used to. So it's called the diabetes. All right.
Hopefully, you won't have to know nothing about it.
Yeah. Stay thin. Don't know nothing about it.
Y'all welcome to go in the pop.
Get your popsicles. We fixing to say a prayer. We fixing to.
I love nerds.
Mhm.
I like the nerd clusters.
Yeah.
Yes, those are so good. The Nerd Rumpus too.
Yes,
Yes.
that's
Oh,
yes,
Carol Burleson. Yeah.
Do you like the original clusters or the blue ones?
both.
What nerd clusters?
Both.
Favorite candy. Tell me your favorite candy.
Peanut M&Ms.
Peanut M&M. Solid.
It's for my dad.
That's
Those
for
are
the
our favorite.
Bama Grill match.
I like the cookie crumble M&Ms.
Cookie crumble.
Y'all know like the crunch bars?
Yeah.
They're like that, but like M&M stuff.
They
No,
need to bring
I-
back the hazelnut spread ones because they like
Mhm.
discontinued those. Those
Oh,
are my
yeah?
favorite.
I'm a peanut butter M&M guy. I like peanut butter, but I'm a Reese's Pieces, Reese Cups.
I love Reese's. Reese's cups. I love.
Yeah, cold in the freezer with some milk. There you go.
Heath bar. I love a Heath bar.
Milk.
Cause milk is good.
Maybe let's drink some more milk.
Yeah, maybe you ought to drink some more milk.
Okay.
Make your bones strong.
Yeah. Hey, and you don't have to have the 2%. You can get that whole milk.
That's true.
Drink that red cap stuff. All right, Van Dorns. Y'all need to get some milk in this lady's house. All right, let's say a prayer. Let's end this thing. Thank y'all all for coming. Thank y'all for traveling. Good luck to y'all this weekend. We're going to pray it out, okay? Our gracious Heavenly Father, Lord, we just thank you for these young people and their lives, Lord. I know you have great plans for them, and I'm so appreciative to have watched them grow up, and thankful for their parents, and just thank you for the many blessings you've given us. Thank for these people watching tonight, Lord. Just thankful for the people here, and may, if we do nothing else, be a blessing to someone else every day. In Jesus' name, I pray. Lord, just be with Carol Burleson, and Lord, just put your healing hands on her, and you are the great physician and the great healer. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
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 All right. White Lightning makes the best grilled chicken ever. Rodney James.
That nerd bomb pop is pretty tight.
I hadn't had that. Oh, it is good.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Well, we had white beans and cornbread. We had some of the best backstrap
Oh,
I've had in a while.
best I can ever remember having.
Yeah. Cooked perfectly.
The best I can't ever remember having any better than that.
Cooked perfectly, of course. And y'all pick up the Steak Princess Barbecue, Riley Wright's seasoning anywhere you can. Where can they find them? On your website?
Nope. Yes, steakprincessbbq.com.
There you
It's a good
go.
place.
Follow her on Facebook, Instagram, all the social medias. Riley Wright, steakprincess.com. We're good.
It's
Steakprincessbarbecue.com. All right, cool deal. Y'all write that down, take a picture, get it right. Steakprincessbarbecue.com. Thank y'all so much for being here.
Thank you.
And y'all are welcome anytime. Y'all watch, tell your friends, share everywhere. So y'all are on social media more than we are. So thank y'all so much again. Y'all come back and see us. Mark, are we going to be here next week?
What's going on next week?
October 26th.
I don't know why not. Let's see.
It's a special day in my life.
I don't know what's happening unless I look at my calendar.
That's your birthday.
That's Ashley's birthday.
Oh yeah, it's going down. Yeah, we'll be
No, I didn't know that me and Mr. Russell here were exactly a week apart. So he's a week older than I am.
all right.
So yours today?
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
All right. Well,
Happy birthday. I'll buy you a pop.
y'all come back and see us. Y'all come back and see us. I might talk Mark Lambert into make me some chicken and dumplings. And
Whoa.
Okay.
We're gonna have to go.
y'all come back. And just think, Riley, when you come to Ole Miss,
I do this every
you can
Thursday.
be here all the
I
time.
know.
I know. How awesome is that?
No.
Yeah.
It's still no.
All right, y'all come back and see us. Same bat time, same bat channel. 7 o'clock Thursday night. Love God and love people, y'all.
Y'all coming back now, you hear?
Heck yeah. See y'all. Y'all have a good week. Oh, I did the Bama point.